Yeah, I know
So
what you
it's
mean.
gotta like analyze your thoughts sometimes.
My dad was only in the military for 6 years, so he got out when I
Let's
was
see.
still young. And we moved here in '94, and this is the only thing I do.
Right.
Oh, don't drop your monitor. Don't drop your monitor.
Smash.
Man.
Are you putting up that new monitor stand?
Yeah. I got my expensive monitor in my hand right now. Ugh. My 34-inch LG Curve monitor. Oh, don't drop your... Which I thought about going to a 38. I don't think I'd go any bigger. I don't think I could do
nice.
the Odyssey.
Yeah, no, those like it's like wasted real estate.
Alright, I'm doing a test stream super quick.
Blah
Yeah.
blah 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 Baran. Blah 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 Baran. Blah Baran.
Oh.
Can we hear ourselves?
I'm sure
Yep,
you've
I
seen
can
enough.
hear.
Yeah, I had that turned off. I turned it back on. Like, nobody's watching right now. So.
Oh, you've got okay. You got a little talking avatar. Nice.
Oh, hey, look at that. I've been looking for this thing. I knew I threw it down here somewhere. I need to put a M.2 in that little place. It just seems convenient to have big ass fucking memory card.
I've been backing up Junkbot's comic collection and stuff. It's literally been running at 10 gigabits for over 14 hours, and it's still copying.
Is my game audio coming through, by the way?
I don't hear it.
Let's see.
Oh, you're testing. You're listening.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought he was watching the stream. Like, on the
Oh, I
stream, can
was.
you hear Slay the Spire?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
There you go. We can all set up OBS and we'll be like retarded streamers.
You got me canceled 5 minutes into my stream. You said the R word.
What the hell happened?
You know what's weird is your avatar is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, I was putting a lot of work into configuring that, dude. I got it like green screened so that it looks transparent in the corner and shit.
Yeah.
This was a plan that I started working on in 2016. Like, I still had the files and stuff for it, and when I pulled it up today, it was like, how has it been like as long as it's been, you know? Like, I've been working on this fucking Captain Falcon avatar for so fucking long, but the last time I worked on it was years ago, but it was like it's weird. Like, I get back to projects sometimes, even though it's been like ages.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still working on fucking Bro Island, if you can believe that. Like, as of
really?
yesterday. Yeah, I'm trying to finish it by December, because December 2012 is when I started it. So I want to finish it before a decade has gone by. It's fucking crazy.
Hasn't your like game engine been updated a dozen times since then?
Yeah, I keep starting over, like, from scratch on, like, new
RPG
engines and
RPG
shit.
Maker or something?
Yeah, I started learning Unity back in September, just to see if I could get it onto an engine that's actually, like, a real thing, and it went pretty well.
Nice.
But I still mess with the RPG Maker version. I still pull up and mess with every so often. And like, you can release those on like HTML5 now. You can export them so that they're like browser games. So I might just do that one too, just to have it.
For Unity?
Oh, that and RPG Maker does it too. So like the old RPG Maker version, I might finish up to the point where it's like playable, and then just be like, hey guys, you remember this game I said I was working on for like 9 years? You can play like the shitty, like what it was before, you know? But I've remade that game from scratch like 15 times.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm excited that my stream is working. I'm on like a high from it. now that this is finally set up again, I'm excited to start. Like, now I can just do this without it being like a whole pain in the ass, you know?
Oh yeah. It all starts with configuration. It's the breaking point for a lot of people, and like you have to be kind of anal.
It all starts with what?
Getting your initial configuration set up. Like,
Yeah.
I always had issues where I could never decide. I was so
Well-
indecisive about like what I wanted everything to look like.
What got me is I kept moving. So like every time I would physically move to a new house, I'd be like, okay, I'll get back to streaming whenever I fucking move in. And then I've come to realize like in my old age, it's like, oh, you kind of just have to start doing shit.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I
don't wait.
moved recently. I can't fucking, you know, I'm getting settled in. Because, you know, I have like a way better PC in the other room, but I keep spending more time on my laptop because it's just like more convenient. So today I was like, I have the impulse to stream on Twitch tonight, so I'm just gonna do that on my laptop. I like went and grabbed like all my like I ran an Ethernet cable to it so that it's not on Wi-Fi, you know, and like went and got my mic and shit and just like set it all up around the laptop, and like that works. It's weird, but it does. It's like it feels less committal doing it like this. So like maybe this weekend or something I'll actually get set up on my like good PC.
So weird. Like I can't stomach working on a laptop. Like it just
No, I don't like it.
it's
What?
just
Why
so
not?
bad. It's just like too small. Like I'm so used to the full-size keyboard. I'm used to the full-size monitor.
Yeah,
Need my dual displays all the time, no
I
matter
have to
what.
run at least 2 displays. Like I'm debating on putting a 3rd display on.
I did 3 and 4 displays, and ultimately, it just ended up wasted.
Well, like I always use my extra display for like all of my chat stuff.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, I have a monitor that's just for Discord, basically.
But like, if I was trying to, the only reason I would do a 3rd monitor is so I had another monitor for content. And that switch covered this like it was a big deal.
You gotta learn your keyboard shortcuts for window management, man. Windows key left, Windows key right. Fucking Discord on one side, YouTube on the other side.
You guys are gonna just look like fucking Ozymandias at the end of Watchmen. He's in front of the screen with like 500 CRTs.
We should be so lucky.
I don't even got my damn Stream Deck hooked up. It's just been sitting here. I bought it just to fuck with. And
So like moving is one of those things that makes you realize what you really need
what you
when you're trying. When I pull something out of a container, I'm like, I haven't seen this in 3 years, and now I never will again because I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I have a pack of boxes that I keep moving just to like put them in attics. And it's like, what even is this shit? You look through it and
Yeah,
it's like
why?
old toys.
Yeah. It made sense at the time. That time has passed.
You motherfucker.
Archie, stop. Damn. I hit the time of night where my cats are doing weird shit.
Isn't that all the times?
It's always between either like midnight or 3 a.m. They do that, like they go insane for exactly 30 minutes.
Oh, we call it that.
The witching hour, right?
The cats have the brain. There's only one brain in all of feline population at a time.
I've never heard that before. That got me.
Ah, there we go. Bastard.
You ever play this game, by the way? It's pretty fucking great.
No, I haven't.
It's like if Hearthstone was actually good. I've never actually played Hearthstone, but I heard other people saying that, so
I don't think I'm following you on Twitch. What's your name?
hang on, I'll send you the link to it. Or I think I just sent the link in the
Yeah, it's in chat.
Okay.
General.
But yeah, I haven't logged in fucking 6 years, dude. Wow. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at my avatar. It lips up. I mean, it syncs up with my lips pretty well. It's pretty cool. I was worried that lip sync wasn't going to work very well for this avatar. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Although, if we say something, does it go? No, it's just you. Okay.
No.
I'm just double checking. Gotta test this off.
Oh, that's cool. Just where the fuck did I put it? I still got a desk in my living room.
Told you to tear it down.
That involves me one, not being lazy, two, having it a higher priority than other.
Or, any day of the week. It's like a 10-minute thing.
I don't want to make too much noise whenever I get home, and I never wake up early enough to do shit.
There's your problem.
Oh, I know my problem, man. You ain't gotta tell me. I'm fully aware. I blame Corlock, and he keeps me up to damn late. Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Like, you got off last night, and I ended getting up around 11. Like, the problem was I couldn't sleep. I'm so used to staying up. I like watched it. Chilled out on the couch.
Right.
Until like 4 because my plan was I'm gonna go to bed.
Somebody's lying to themselves, and it's you.
Yeah, this game has single-handedly caused me to go down a rabbit hole of deck builder roguelites lately. Which is one of those things I kind of wish I hadn't discovered them because they hit, like, whatever, like, pathway to giving me dopamine. I don't know what it is, but, like, it's addictive as fuck to me. And it's one of those, like, I'm having fun, but also, like, I kind of wish I didn't learn that about myself.
Oops. Although I do feel like that's me in Minecraft at this point. Just like,
Yeah.
why do I love this? How am I spending
this
this much time in it?
I've got games. I hadn't even played more than 2 hours of Dying Light.
Yeah.
But here I am, fucking breaking blocks. Playing adult Minecraft and shit. Or adult Legos.
Yeah, Minecraft activates a really specific form of OCD in me that I don't know if it's therapeutic or if it makes a mental illness worse. Like, the more I play it, I start getting more organized, and it's like, wait, I should do every little thing. Like, every impulse I feel to, you know.
Same. For sure.
Like, I assign myself chores, and I just kind of forget that it's a completely conceptual world. It's like, wait, I don't need to actually go tend to the crops. They're not real.
Yep.
But it feels very real to my brain.
We didn't need to dig a hole all the way down to bedrock.
That's now in the negatives.
But you know what? It felt necessary, and when we were done, it felt great.
Oh, okay, this monitor's nowhere near straight.
Jesus Christ.
The monitor, the second monitor, is high on. Is this like
Did you ask me something? I'm sorry.
yeah, is this like Magic the Gathering but in person? Like,
It might be. I've never actually played any card games pretty much ever. I heard that it's similar to Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, okay.
I think the reason this one hooked me is because it shows a little, like... You play as, like, one character for one, and two, it shows, like, a little RPG battle. So it's not just looking at cards.
Yeah.
Like, even Hearthstone, it just shows, like, the top and bottom player, it just shows their fucking cards. And that, to me, is like, oh, okay, cool. But this, I'm like, oh, it's like an RPG, but, you know, your attacks are cards. Okay. And then it got me, like, completely, like, reeled in.
No, it ain't HDMI either. It's fucking digital. It's how to remember how this comes off. Oh, it's easy. It's one button. That's like, you know, I bought Bryson the steering wheel and shit, and I bought it for myself, and I have barely used it.
Yeah. It all seems like a good idea at the time.
I mean, it's cool, but like, in hindsight, we all played racing games.
I miss one type of racing game that was like popular in the early 2000s or mid 2000s, that were like Mario Kart spin-offs, but everybody was trying to do their own thing. So there was games like Blur and Split Second.
Those are Mario Kart spin-offs?
Well, it's the whole idea of a racing game with weapons.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I remember,
Twisted Metal.
yeah, fucking Twisted Metal. The first few of those were really good.
Shit. Oh god, I loved that game.
I used to obsess over those for a minute, because that, like, car combat shit gets me for whatever reason. I remember there were cheat codes for, I think it was the one on the PS2, like Twisted Metal Black. You could put in, like, old school cheat codes to give yourself God mode and shit. So I was playing with Eric one time when he was, like, 18 or 19 and I was, like, 10. And I used a cheat code to make myself God mode, and he just thought he was legitimately losing for, like, 30 minutes. And then I finally told him, and I thought he would, like, think it was funny, but he was just really, really angry at me. Like, he didn't even say any words to me, he just walked out of the room.
This guy, this motherfucker.
The best memory I have of Eric in any type of racing game is my dad had NASCAR on the PC,
I'm just already laughing for some reason. Can't fucking wait.
Whenever he would come over to like quote unquote babysit me, just us hang out.
Right, like babysit, even though you're probably like 13 at that point.
Yeah. Like we would take that game, make our car invincible, start the race in the front. No, start the race in the very back of the pack. Turn around and see who can make the biggest wreck.
Nice.
Rinse and repeat. Like, I got fucking 30 cars that time.
Oh, that was another one of those games. Burnout.
Yeah,
Burnout 3,
was
and then Burnout
amazing.
Paradise.
Burnout Paradise sucked because it got rid of the split screen.
Oh, it did? Yeah.
Split screen racing was the shit.
I remember Burnout 3 on like PS2 being fucking incredible to me. Like that was
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those like I can't believe games are able to do this type shit at the time.
It was always really great to play it on the projector when I had the PS2. Because you have this, it was just like, it couldn't keep up. Like, you would get so fast that you just had to already know the map.
Diddy Kong Racing was one of those fun games too. It was one of those spin-offs, like you said.
I fucking
Yeah.
loved that game, dude.
That game was fun. Because they had like legitimate flying maps that were cool.
Because it had like the boats and the planes, and then you drove, right?
Mm-hmm.
God, that's one of those games I've never gone back and replayed. I just remember it from like 25 years ago. That was the game that Banjo-Kazooie came from. Like, they were characters that you could play as in that, and then like a year later they got their own game. I'm not even kidding. It was cool, because like them and fucking, remember that game Conquer? Like about the squirrel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Conquer and Banjo
Squirrel
were
Red.
both from Diddy Kong Racing at first. Like, seriously.
Oh, nice.
So for a minute there, you're like, oh shit! Like you thought that every single one of those characters was gonna get their own game one day. There was some fucking like elephant guy. You guys ever play Crash Team Racing back in the day?
I did.
I don't think I did.
It was surprisingly really good too. I kind of miss when that was like the dominant type of game, like those like cartoony, you know, like everything was built off of like a platformer spin-off.
Yeah, then first-person shooters took over the world. We were never the same.
God, that last like the decade from like 2009ish to like I don't know 2019 basically, when shooters were like the thing, and it's kind of like less now, but
Modern Warfare 2.
yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that fucking summer when every human being in the world was playing that game. Like specifically, like, oh, we're all playing Modern Warfare 2 and nothing else. So
Now, the latest Call of Duty game fucking bombed so hard.
yeah,
Vanguard, I think it was? Yeah. It did so bad.
Well, they went, like, they kept on getting more and more futuristic,
And then they brought it back to World War One.
and no one fucking cares. Like, you gave us wall running and, like, homing missiles and shit, and you want us to go back to, like, Tommy guns.
We want to talk about wall running. I remember when we played and tried to make it good, and it still sucked so hard. But
Well, the fact that we were losing because of the mechanics, like,
That was-
you
that was the
couldn't
first-
dependably raw run or anything.
well, that was the first beginning of the game, but the wall running was decent.
Yeah, as long as it was a perfectly straight line, and you didn't have to go very far.
And then like the next best wall running game was Titanfall. We played the shit out of that one. 2 wasn't as good for whatever reason. I didn't get it.
Because they made it too complicated. They gave you so many mechs.
I
They
heard
gave you
that.
so much customization that it was just like. And then they also had like cosmetics.
Well, like the
And you
mechs
didn't
were
have
the
to earn your
game, though.
weapons.
Like to me, the mechs were the game. You didn't need more mechs. Like, give me all of the fucking wall running and shit they had, and I was fine with that. I need more maps.
Yeah, the wall running was still pretty solid, but then they added in a whole bunch more abilities than like just wall running, and they added new guns that didn't feel good, and they added more mechs and made them too complicated. And then their playlist system was awful. Like they tried to pack in a whole bunch of features that no one asked for.
And that the game didn't need. Like at the end of the day, it didn't need it. The
Yeah.
first one was succeeding well enough.
Didn't Titanfall 2 get like a hacking problem that they just never managed to fix at all?
That was actually Titanfall 1 and 2. Like 1 died because of auto hacking.
Like I saw a tweet getting made fun of a lot where it was like the devs saying, "No worries, we're on it, guys," and it's from like 2 years ago, and they just never actually fixed it.
Well, one of the cool parts was the mod scene figured out, like, just a couple of months ago, how to host your own servers. And
well, that's good.
basically they have a Steam-style lobby system now. So, like, you know, for TF2 and stuff, you can just, like, browse all the servers and join them. Put passwords and shit. So now private servers and like off or non-standard matchmaking are all a thing.
I mean, it's necessary. Think about it. Like
I think
they
it's
ruined their
funny,
game.
though. Like they ruined their own game, and so the community went like, "Give us a sec.
Yeah, there's
We know this
old
game is
hackers.
awesome. We can beat all the hackers now because, and we're gonna do it for free." That's the part that always grabs me. Is like, set up a fucking Patreon page and do something great, and you will become independently wealthy.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, modders are amazing. I think like I don't know if they ever went back and patched it, but a few months back when Elden Ring came out, the PC port was fucking terrible. I don't know if you like heard about that, but like it just like didn't.
Oh yeah.
It had issues that made no sense. Like it logically didn't have any reason to run that poorly, and you know there was like mods overnight that were like, oh yeah, we figured out exactly what the issue was. It was like a texture cache thing. So
I'm still trying to figure out, like, all these gaming companies have a QA department. How do they not, like, know that these problems are going to exist? Like, this is day one launch. Did no one, like, try it? Like, before they decide to push it out?
Starfield got postponed because they said it wasn't ready.
I would rather just, yeah, like, I would be so happy with a company that's like, oh yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. Sorry, give us another minute or two. Halo was like on that path of like, oh, we need to release this game, but we can't yet because there's stuff we need to do, but we're going to release it anyway. And then now they've pretty much like burned most of their player base with, we're not going to play this game because it's fucking dull because it's not fucking ready.
Yeah, like
Their matchmaking was solid. Their
Yeah.
content ability was awful.
it was the exact opposite of 5.
Right.
The matchmaking blew chunks. Like we would get DC'd from each other. Like that was the only reason I didn't play it that much, because like it was frustrating to try and play.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
If it wasn't for that, I probably would have played it more.
Well, that was essentially why 5 got completely skipped by me. I was just like, I went into a couple of matches. I would play by myself. As soon as somebody else would sign on, we would try and group up, and like getting kicked was
DC.
yeah. And you couldn't join back in, and so you would have to wait for your whole crew to like finish what they were doing.
It was the worst version of a battle royale.
Yeah.
I know how much you like it.
Yeah. Freaking no thanks.
What, you don't like battle royales?
I do not like
like the
having one life, and I don't like waiting.
I think we've
for
had this
matchmaking.
conversation before.
Like passionately against the concept of waiting for fun.
Oh yeah. See, I never have run into that because I never lose. So play Fortnite all I want. No, I'm just kidding. I've never actually played Fortnite to this day.
Fortnite no build, I will agree that it's good.
I think that it would be a lot more fun to like find a Fortnite as far as mechanics go, pretty freaking awesome. I loved playing the Save the World
I
co-op.
would go back to that any day anybody wants to.
Yeah, I would as well, but we would need to like have several hours to get back up to speed because the system was a little bit like non-intuitive at the time.
All we gotta do is go, hey, mustache man.
Yeah, but then he's gonna power level us, and that's also not fun to me.
Well, I don't think you can really power level it though. Like, you don't really get better stuff. The stuff just gets harder. From what I remember.
Yeah, I mean potentially.
Shit, I gotta fucking reroute cables. I gotta put up though. That time is probably. I mean.
Yeah.
But alright, why do you always have to be in the way when you see shit happen? I'm a cat, that's what I do, meow.
He added a meow to his sentence. I'm a cat, that's what I do, meow.
I like a pasta fazool.
Dude, I literally, the first time I met your cat, Josh, I was, I think I was extremely high and drunk. And I was like, oh my god, there's a cat here that looks just like Garfield. And you were like, it is. And it confused me even more. Like, it didn't make it, I didn't understand what was happening for a minute. Like, to this day, that blows my mind. That's the most Garfield in real life cat I've ever seen. He has, like, the facial expressions and everything.
Yeah. Man, getting old as 14 now.
I cannot fucking believe I actually won that fight. It was supposed to die. It's a good sign of things to come for this stream that I'm, like, doing insanely well at this game.
Alright, where am I? Oh, it's over here. Powers are full. And I'm also doing a. Troy like to be proud of me. I'm cable managing as I'm doing this.
Trying
Slowly but
something
surely.
new.
Like, I make more of an effort every time I move into a new place to manage my cables better. Like, this time it's gonna be, you know, and, like, the last couple times it's gotten decent. Like, I got, like, zip ties and shit in the mix.
Yep, I use a lot of anchor straps.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, my whole system right now is completely cable managed, and I'm very sad because
You gotta undo it all.
yeah, like that's the worst part about cable management is having to deal with moving.
How do you think I felt whenever I swapped desks?
Oh yeah.
luckily this one has a little pouch at the bottom, so I can cheat. But like, the other one, I like double-sided taped a whole bunch of cable trays and like ran everything.
Right.
I took the extra mile on that one. This one, it's like, oh, it's got a little pocket. Most of that shit's going in my pocket.
This desk that I'm on right now, I have the shelving unit next to it. But because I knew that I was probably going to have to access stuff, all of my cables are 15 feet. Like all of my USB cables, all of my display cables, everything is 15 feet. I can literally move the entire desk halfway across the room just so that I can mess with it later if I need to.
Do you have a USB like powered
Yeah.
I have an issue with mine, and I don't know if it's a because it wasn't doing it before. I don't think it's fucking randomly disconnect and reconnect, like it powers on and off.
Make sure that like there's no standby settings in Windows or something for USB ports.
Like it's just immediate. It's just on off. Like everything disconnects and then reconnects within like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds like lack of power
Fuck.
to it. Something is kicking
God
your
damn it.
power usage up, or it's going into standby.
Faster back up to a different display board. Oh, it's right. There it goes. Yeah. Oh, sick. Bullshit. I must have some my PC mates. Oh. Hey, I got it. Alright, put this underneath here. Alright. Awesome. Display fusion's awesome.
Oh yeah, I can't live without it.
Nope, not desktop wallpaper.
Delays Fusion is one of those like, and Clipboard Fusion as well.
Oh, I'm assuming it's just clipboard.
Yeah, it's just clipboard shit, but it's like you can save and hotkey specific lines of text, which is really good for programming. And then it also saves like all of your clipboards for the past however many you define.
It's called, what is
copy
it?
and paste. Clipboard Fusion.
Shit, that's cool.
And it's really good for coding just because, you know, you might cut and paste a piece of code one place and like make a little change to it and copy it again. And you have all of your clipboard history. And then you
Nice.
can also sync it across multiple computers. So if you copy something on one computer, you can swivel seat to another one and paste it. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Also a huge security risk. can't get this thing to power correctly.
So for most of your coding, do you use like Visual Studio or what? I never actually asked about that.
For .NET, I use Visual Studio. For PHP, I use Notepad++.
Notepad++.
helps me
That's the one I was trying to remember.
It helps me when dealing with multiple languages to have particular editors.
Right.
For whatever reason, like for each editor, I get like an instinctual muscle memory for what I need to do as far as syntax, but also like my brain shifts gears for whatever reason. Because it's like .NET is supposed to look like this in this window, and PHP is supposed to look like this in this window. And just separating them into applications it helps out a lot. But the main reason I like Notepad++ is it has macro support. So like, if I need to clean up a bunch of data, like say I need to add a comma to every single line of this Excel file, I just copy and paste it and run the macro, and it'll make the data proper for me. Then I can import it into a database, and all of that takes like, I need 10,000 lines edited, but if I just run my macro for adding commas on the end, it takes me like 10 seconds.
Let me try disabling that. USB selective suspend setting. Maybe it is putting it sleep, and then it goes, oh shit, there's stuff there. We got, because it's technically not.
Yep.
It's not. That could be it. It might have been something I did before I did.
I don't think so. Generally, it's a built-in setting.
Well, like,
They're helping Bizarro.
Well, I think I disabled it last time because I don't remember doing this before. Like, I got rid of it because it was bothering me. Okay. So, do I build this in modules or do I just run through here? Or okay, I got it figured out. Fuck it. I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna have fucking, because we have iron, I'm gonna have buckets of fucking water and dispensers above it, and it'll just fucking drain down into it. Fucking break all of it.
I'm still trying to learn the most basic automation right now. Like, you guys explained the concept of an auto farm to me, and I'm like, cool, one day.
Oh, you should check out this multi-item sorter that I'm trying to build right now that I can't get to fucking work.
So you think that would just, like, that would excite me, but no, it would just depress me, seeing how far off I am from whatever the fuck you guys are making.
It took us a hot minute too. We do. I need to name these squids in here. It's just a neat thing. It doesn't serve a purpose. They're just here.
Oh, are there squids down in the little container I made?
3.
Oh shit! That was they were supposed to be drowned in there. I guess not.
I'm like relearning all the basics of Minecraft in the past like 2 days. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck chicken eggs are about. Like, you throw them and then a baby chicken comes out, and it's like, I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Like, I used to know a lot of this stuff.
You need to make a chicken gun then with some redstone circuitry.
Yep. Something that picks up the chicken eggs, put it in the gun, and automatically shoots it to a wall so you get more chickens. And there. Lag server. That was in Bedrock though.
Oh, it does it here too. I use chickens to get wither roses with the wither. Yeah. But that was the way I did it, and it worked.
I don't have that problem anymore.
We have less problems than a lot of people on the server, but we have whole new problems.
We have problems that others don't have. And never will.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine up until here. Why aren't you working? Like Manica's like, you are dumb. That's what's wrong. Oh, I am dumb. I just figured it out. Fucking hell.
Just say, share your screen. I'll
Nope.
help you look for
Nope.
what's
It's not a visual thing. I need to fill a hopper.
wrong.
I need to lock a hopper. That's literally the problem right now.
Now boss is learning Spanish while streaming.
Yo soy Sancho.
I mean, I couldn't. It couldn't hurt me to learn it because we got so many fucking tips in Spanish and don't speak a lick of English. It's great because some of them are operators and they'll come up to agents and go, "Line 2, no working." Why? No working. No working. Okay. Like that's all we get to go off of. Is no working. Oh, now there's 4 squids. I don't have any name tags on me.
Well, that's just bad planning.
And I did scaffold up to the top of this so I can get in there. Would you be so kind to bring me some name tags?
I'm working on things.
When you get to a stopping point.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
There are squishies down here too. Some squishies. That's fine. I can always go get some more. They'll be back. I actually gotta leave anyways. Alright, we got a name tag box, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, the next one definitely needs to be organized by category because I've kind of gotten used to where everything's at.
So what I'm thinking is, you know, the 2 legs of the ocean monument. Put bulk items in one section, and then like common items in another section, and then everything else goes around the edge of the room. So it would be huge. We might be able to like shrink it, but like having a section for bulk items that are all like shulkered already, and then a multi-item sorter for, well, no. So like I'm going to use the multi-item sorter to sort into sections. That way they can all be filled at the same time.
Are you I thought I multi-item sorters
The one that I had, which was based on hoppers or minecart hoppers. The one that I'm looking at now is an encoded system. Oh, why did you stop? Oh, because I already got them all. But I'm experimenting with it to see. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping it will. It's much more difficult to build though. Because I can't fly.
What kind of loser can't fly?
This one.
I just found out flying was a thing yesterday.
Is why can't you fly? Oh, fucker, I gotta be upset at you, don't I? Alright.
How I fucking won this that's one of the luckiest breaks I've ever had. Like, I just completed an entire run and I was fucking up and talking the entire time. In case you don't know, it's one of those games where you lose like 90% of the time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, of course, tonight's one of the times where I complete a run. It's insane. I'm so happy.
We're happy for you. Where, oh where does this fucking go?
Alright, I feel like the test stream went pretty well.
Now you need to get subs and
And
don't forget to
You know what else
subscribe.
went well? Is your voice didn't break out anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're hardwired.
Oh, yeah, I can't even
Nice.
imagine. I was using like the laptop microphone that's built in on top of being on Wi-Fi.
I don't know. It was your connection because like you were bouncing all around, running around in Minecraft too. It was 100% your connection.
Yeah, you were all over the place in Minecraft.
Yeah, it sucks. It should be better now because I'm on like... I did a speed test earlier and my upload speed was like... What was it? Like 700 megabits or something.
Nice.
With Comcast, the max was like 35, I think. So it's pretty great.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to go back to Comcast.
Well, you'll
Okay.
see. Because like when we moved here, they only offered Comcast here for... Like the month that we moved in, they were like, "Oh yeah, sorry, you can't get AT&T there yet." And it was like a couple weeks after we moved here, they came out and added fiber to our neighborhood. So,
That's fucking awesome.
like, I sent you a message about that in the middle of the night, whenever it
Yeah.
happened, and I'm pretty sure like it hit me later that you probably would have assumed I was just fucking with you. 'Cause it-
Generally.
Like, it sounds like such a weirdly specific, like, oh, an AT&T guy came to my door and offered to suck my dick and give me fiber. Like, yeah, of course he did. And I was like, no, he really did!
His name was Bob. It was good.
No, like, literally, the thing that got me is because I told him, I was like, we just signed up for, we moved in, like, a week ago, so we just signed up for Comcast and everything. And he's like, well, I'll buy you out of your contract, just let me know. And, like, they literally did. Like, they sent me a gift card for the year of Comcast to buy me out.
Jesus Christ, really?
I swear to God. Like, I gave it to Morgan, because it's... Because it wasn't, like...
So fucked, man.
The policy wasn't that you had to pay for a year, but it was like a year contract with Comcast, and there was a buyout fee of about like $95. So he gave me I keep saying he, like the specific technician did all this, but like it's a thing that AT&T's offering. So like sure enough, I just had to like email them, and they sent me like a one of those Visa gift cards, you know,
Yeah.
for like the exact amount of the buyout fee. It's pretty cool. And it wasn't just me. Like, I was looking up and down the street that week, and like the AT&T vans were in front of like everybody's house. So, you know, it's just the fucking crazy part is the timing of that.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
It's like, oh nuts, I'm gonna have to have slightly less good internet. And it was like a fucking like beam of light coming down from the sky. Like, no, actually, you don't even have to. Go like, don't even have to go like a month without the best internet.
Don't worry, Brian. We'll save you.
I'm so pissed that mine didn't work out.
With the other place in Millington, right?
Yeah. Cause like I asked them, and I was like, so when y'all gonna be offering higher than 200? Oh, we can do gigabit right now. Like, oh, you can? Okay. I had it for 12 hours. And the only reason I had it is because I bitched at them, and they started troubleshooting. And
So the fact that you had it for 12 hours is like too funny.
well, yeah, and like it's even worse on why I had it. The only reason I had it is because like they don't have their routing set up correctly. So like when I was hooked up to their office network, like ported through their office network, I could get it. I couldn't get it through any of the public shit because their routing was fucked up. They didn't know how to fix it. So I got put back on the shitty internet.
I remember you telling me that they wired you
came out.
through their office, and they're like, oh yeah, we're pinging our office and it's coming through fine, but sadly we can't keep you on this server because it's for us only or something.
Yep.
That's too funny.
Basically it. They're like, you can get the 200. Well, like, they're like, well, you can keep on paying for this. And I was like, I'm not getting it, though. Like, some nights I would get 500. But it was so inconsistent.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, like, I'm curious if, like, I call them up again and go, have you got your shit straight now? Because I really would like to give y'all my money if you would give me your service.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing is I will pay.
Yeah.
Just let me pay.
I will pay you the money you want me to pay. I will pay on time.
Why does this sound like a Dr. Seuss setup? I will pay you the money you want me to pay. I will pay you on time every day. I do not care if it has lag. I'm sorry. It sounded like a Dr. Seuss rhyme.
No, I completely get it. Like, it was so frustrating.
Let's see if I can get this game working with mods really quick on stream. I haven't checked the chat or anything. I wonder if anybody else came in this whole time.
I didn't see
You got those notifications set up, man.
Something really cool. The fucking OBS integrates chat now, and that wasn't a thing last time I streamed, like, at all. You had to just, like, keep a browser open and check it manually. Like, it's pretty cool. It's come a long way since the last time I was on the internet.
In my day.
Nah, just, like, since I streamed, it's... When I logged back in today, it said it had been 6 years since I logged in.
We missed you so much.
What am I missing? Or is where I'm building we have... No, it's claimed. I'm having circuitry issues. And mine's much simpler.
Sure.
Oh, I fucked up. Okay.
Well, I could have told you that. Oh, okay. I figured it out. I figured it out.
What was the issue?
So you need signal strength on your redstone sometimes to read the signal strength of a container, and the containers weren't filled with enough items to let it work.
Oh, I gotcha.
You're like forcing your redstone to have specific power values, and the way you do that is you fill up a chest with non-stackable items.
Nice.
So I got 2/3 of the way there. Okay.
I always
20
forget to
power
disable the
gen.
Steam overlay in games.
Don't you want it on all the time? Isn't it useful?
I don't
you
think I've used
appreciate
it. Like, I don't think I've ever used it once, like, in my entire life. And I think it's cool. It's like, oh, neat. This is nice if I don't want to alt-tab out, but when is that ever going to be a thing?
When you're not playing in full screen, you'll never use it. I always play in windowed mode, so like,
I always play in windowed full screen. That way it doesn't fucking minimize on me. Piss me off.
Yeah. Borderless full screen's the way to go. I've been telling everybody.
oh shit. Okay. I have to fill up a composter to make this work. This thing is super sensitive.
That's supposed to work better on this fucked up ass server?
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it.
Okay. So that part's done.
I have been tempted to like be like, Mechanic Man, would you just stick this Fujitsu in your closet instead of virtualizing all this shit?
What in the fuck is this character? He runs like JavaScript or something. Like, canonically, that's his deal, I think. Oh, that's so fucking strange. I thought it was my mod was, like, glitched out because the card said function with parentheses. I was like, oh no. It's like, no, it's what he does. That's kind of cool. That is so fucking strange.
Tell me why.
Okay, yeah, this guy's way too technical for me.
Dirt. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, George, I think he's got something.
oh, it could be a definite possibility.
I'm actually taking regular Deep Slate because we don't have
You have plenty of regular Deep Slate. Yeah. You got tons. Too much?
Whose fault is that?
Well, yours now. You're making it on purpose. Everything I do is on accident.
He's doing it specifically to spite you.
No, I hate it.
He really does.
I hate it more than he does.
It's a very bad block. Except you need it.
Yeah, we need it for rebuilds. Making the walls pretty.
Counts. It's a use case. Oh, I'm gonna have to work Sunday. I've made an executive decision and told everybody that I put on Fuse itself that we're migrating Sunday, and I immediately got like a shit ton of emails. I'm like, oh, that's funny. You didn't respond to any of my emails earlier, but now it's important to you.
Why do you say that and I imagine all your other emails were just like random chain letters, like from grandma type shit?
It feels that way. It's like, please let me know what applications you need. Please, like, prepare for migration. Please give me feedback on these changes. And I don't hear from anybody at all. But as soon as I say, hey fuckers, all
hey
of your
guys, I'm moving.
applications are going away, suddenly it's a huge deal. Because instead of sending an email about it, there's big red message at the top of the website on every single page that says, we are migrating. You will lose applications if you don't contact me. And then, yeah. Like, I've been working on it for months and months. No one says a fucking thing. And then as soon as I put it on the website, it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Email is not a viable method to communicate to people, apparently.
Did you see where Machu Picchu has 4 spawners that he can activate at one time?
Yeah.
He's just trying to figure out how to make a kill chamber with all 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
I mean, at this point, with enough rails, you just fucking wither them as they walk off.
Yeah, but it's are you wanting experience? Like, that's no longer I need items. That's I'm gonna leverage experience. Like up to 8 mobs every 8 seconds times 4.
Nice.
Like anywhere from 3 to 8, I think. And he has 4 of them going at the same time. It's pretty good experience. Excellent for drops, but terrible drops. Like, he would be better with the skelly spawners than spiders, but
Well, I mean, if he's trying to get string, you'll be the king of string.
oh yeah.
The king of string.
Yeah, we're the king of how many blocks?
Oh god, too many.
Alright.
You guys are activated.
Just fucking jump from way up there. Psychotic. Alright. I'm gonna need Torlock level redstone here in a minute. You passed me. I can accept that.
Okay. It's weird to hear.
I was the better one.
Yeah, for a while.
You have put in the time.
And it doesn't even, like, I'm still lost most of the time. That's the bad part, is like
I need
like
stuff
coming up with
made
original
50
circuits
times.
it's very much like programming. Like, I know what I need to do to get this to work, and it's just about managing bite-sized chunks. It's working, Josh. It's working.
Wait, what is it? What are you guys finally like getting to work?
A multi-item sorter.
So it's an encoded sorting system that allows you to put a whole bunch of items into one box and then categorize all those items into a series of boxes, which then makes it very easy to arrange things.
Basically, lazy man's way to sort your shit.
Yeah. But there's the tried and true way of doing things, and then there's the encoded system ways. The encoded systems means that you can mix certain blocks together if maybe they're related. But this also means things like concrete, like your concrete stuff. We could just drop all the concrete into one box and say, like, if it's concrete, no matter what color, put into a box.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because normally, like, brute force storage is every box needs to be a particular color. But if you don't have a lot of that kind of block, you want to probably put them all into one box. And so you can have all the different colors in a single box as long as it's concrete. And the configuration system for it is actually pretty easy. I want to run many more tests, though. Okay, now make sure that unsorted items work. Alright.
So the gunpowder just going on the wall.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's choker loaded.
So you're
That's
not-
why there's only one box upstairs.
So why you used to have a dropper elevator?
Because it goes upstairs.
The shoulder
Gun. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
In
you
order
gun
to
bar.
cut down on entities, you eject you fill the shulker down by the farm, and I got rid of all the extra stuff just to.
Jesus.
Well, we have gunpowder for
We have
sure.
Layers from being fucking full of just like, and I'm pretty sure we have the lanterns if I were to make them to make my stuff. I said,
Oh, we've got it because did you check the upstairs guardian farm? And that's just running while
Yeah,
we've
I'm not-
been here.
I don't need to go to the other one
No.
because we're here and it's just making it for us while we do other shit.
Yep.
I did. Let me make sure I lit it up. I did another row of draining.
Oh, nice. Okay. This is working.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
Which means that I can easily make the modules I was talking about. What we would need to do is do a fast shulker unloader, like a really fast one. Yeah, like hopper mine carts on hopper mine, like 1 to 4 to 8. and that would be you would never back it up, and then all of that needs to go into a series of chests, which then feed into the sorting system. Because in case you drop like 20 shulkers in there, the chests need to hold the item.
Alright, I need to look at... Oh. Okay. Is that the other Guardian farm? I need to make the drop-off station down here.
Or what?
For the sugarcane.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I would just make it at the particular farm for now, and then
Yeah, it's just like I was looking at your stuff because I was trying to figure out how to do it.
what I'm kind of thinking is we make a wall of water elevators on one side and just make chutes for each farm, and just dedicate one wall to the chutes.
Well, this corner over here is the same corner as the water elevator for the shulker, or for the gunpowder. Blech.
Right.
But you don't want to take it up the same water stream because that's just
Yeah, it won't sort. It won't sort right.
Mm.
But if we make another stream right next to it, I hadn't thought. So one of the problems that we've got is guardians can spawn in those water streams still. It's 1 too high, which was why I lowered it 1. So what I was
I
thinking
think one of
was
my mods
actually
crashed my game. I'm gonna restart
underneath
it.
the Dark Prismarine platform, we make water streams into shulker boxes, and that way we can just like send all items up the singular water stream.
Sorry, I'm watching iron golems fall in the water. It's mesmerizing, dude.
It is. It really is, because it's
We
like.
need to do the next layer. Do we need it? No. Should we do it? Yeah.
Oh, it worked. It fucking worked. So I have encoding on 1 and 2, unsorted in 3, overflow in 4. That should account for it. And then there's a trash can, which would be if all the overflow overflows. Then fucking trash it so that we don't back up the system.
Jesus Christ.
Come here. So, a simple thing. Take the stuff out of the 3 bottom chests. Concrete.
No. Hang on.
Oh, you got too much shit, didn't
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Might take a minute.
At least have half an inventory now. I am also projecting, so I got shit.
you? Yeah.
Okay, so take out the blue concrete,
All 3 bottom chests.
yellow.
So modded Slay the Spire is one of those games where every time you launch it, it has to
No, you missed one.
go through a process of patching the
Second
game
one you
on the
missed.
spot.
There's 4 of them.
Doesn't take very long, but it is a thing. Usually
Or you
about
should
30
have
seconds.
3 different colors.
Three, yeah.
All right. So come up to me. This chest right here. Oh.
Yeah, hang on.
There we go.
I just jumped when I shouldn't have.
This chest right here is our encoded system. It always needs to be filled with items. However, it's only looking at the items in the beginning that have 2 in them. The 2 is the encoding system.
So not the stacked or non-stackable.
Yeah, and then you come over here. This is your other encoded system,
Perfect.
which has
Let's fucking
yellow
go.
concrete. So it's blue in this one, yellow in this one for right now. And then you have a third color, which is not in the system.
Which is your overflow right now.
It's unsorted. So
I'm actually going to end this run
and
because
then
I
if
think
you put all
what
of the
it was
items
is
in
this
there,
beta thing. I'm pretty
right
sure
below it is a
it's been
locked
crashing
hopper.
it. So
So what it's going to do is
yeah,
it's
fuck
going
this run
to
anyway.
drain all the items through that locked hopper
Wonder if I still
that are
unlock.
of that
I
type
do.
until there are no
Oh, that's
more.
badass.
So
Nice.
if you have 10 stacks of the same thing, it's going to filter
Yeah,
all of that thing, no
because
matter the slot,
Yeah, because it should be running. Yeah, yeah. Well,
until it's empty.
maybe. I can see that not working with tick skipping.
Well, the tick skipping, it doesn't really matter because it drains into the hopper, and then if you look, go ahead and put it.
I wonder who
all
this
of the-
remaining one is. It's interesting.
And
These
then
guys
look
look
at the
like a lot
hopper.
of fun to play as.
The hopper is going to fill up with 9 items and then start going down, and it's going to continue to fill up that.
They got really into talking about Minecraft, so I turned their volume down. Hope they know it's nothing personal. Gremlin art mode, what does that do? That sounds really interesting. Let's try that out. Fuck yes, playing as a bunch of little goblins. That's so cool. Notice my max HP is like super low. Deal 6 damage and draw 2 cards. That's so cool. What the fuck? This is so deep. Oh, you can swap them out at will. This is really cool. Like, you juggle them strategically. That's so fucking cool. Nice. This might be my favorite from this mod. Immediately, it's right up my alley. 1 second, let me adjust something on my end really quick. Dun, 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 dun. Nice, okay. Let me try out, what does Sneaky Guy do? What is Whiz? I'm not gonna find out this time, I don't think. Or am I? What the fuck is Whiz? Oh, he charges up an attack. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Dun, dun, dun. This is so goddamn interesting, it's insane. This seems like it's the most fun. I literally forget every single time I play this mod that when you go to the shops, you have to fight the shopkeep. Who should I swap to? Yeah, he seems like the best. How did they get stronger, I wonder? Because they seem pretty weak. But they're insanely fun to play as, so... Shit. This enemy is weak. What does remove a stack mean, I wonder? I can't imagine these guys not getting blown the fuck out in late game, because they all have like 15 HP. Like, they get hit one good time and that's gonna be it, you know? Maybe there's something else I'm missing. We'll find out. I'm gonna make this bigger and see how it looks really quick. Hang on. Nice. That's much better. Okay, cool. I wish he didn't talk over the stuff that I'm reading. It's such a weird thing to complain about, but it always bothers me. I'll try this Atama Beam. I don't know what the fuck I just did. It's gonna take me some time to learn about these gremlins. I feel like they have a lot to get my head around, but in a good way. I don't think anyone's actually in here right now. I'm gonna mess with some stuff to make my stream look prettier.
Detect whether it's a shulker first. Anything that's a shulker needs to be quickly emptied. If it's not,
Okay, anyways. Just trying to figure something out, but too stupid. 3 damage for each card by this turn. These fucking gremlins, man. Fuck yes. Nice. Looks like their dad. I don't want to do that though. I said give me a choice. What? Oh, I see. He would probably kill me. Fuck it. These fucking gremlins, man, they're the shit. Like, everything they do shouldn't work, but it does. See, they're just so fucking overpowered, it's bizarre. I want the pizzazz. Okay, that sounds good. Gremlin shivs. Gremlin shivs. I still don't fucking follow. Jesus, what the fuck just happened? I should have planned ahead better. God damn it. It's just gonna have to do. He's gonna barely survive. Fuck. Fuck. God, this turn sucks. Fuck this guy. Really need to swap my gremlins out, man. There we go. How do I... One of these days I'm going to figure out what the fuck Wiz does. I think I've almost got it. Like, you have to get it charged up and then play an attack. I just kept thinking it would happen. It's really strange. Motherfucking gremlin mode. Ah, fuck me, man. That's how the gremlins do it. How do I get the worst fucking relics lately? Huh. Not being able to obtain potions is strange. These are all so objectively shitty. I hate when you have to just skip your relics, man. It's always a bummer. Oops. My bad. I've got to get that stupid text off the screen. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Anyways. I'm actually gonna... Let's see. Yeah. Hit my limit for tonight, I think. I meant to hop on for a minute tonight to test to see if my... Oh shit, that's the guy? That's cool. I wanted to test out my new streaming setup that I haven't configured it in a couple of years, and I just wanted to make sure it worked, and ended up streaming for what's it been? Literally 2 hours now. So yeah, I just wanted to see if I was like, you know, had all my ducks in a row. Let's see. Sorry, I just wasn't wanting to go through an entire run right now. That is so cool. Is that all of it? Bum ba dum bum bum. I wonder what challenge mode is. I still can't believe this is a mod. It looks amazing. Yeah.
Like, go ahead and do dirt and across the top here and kind of...
Alright. I'm gonna hop off for now. Let me see before I go. What? Really? I didn't realize I had viewers. Holy shit. I thought it was a test stream with 0 people in it. That is so interesting. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to. I've been sitting here editing my stream and stuff while you guys were in. Whoa. That's so cool. Sorry if this is boring. Having to set some stuff up for the first time here. You know what? If you guys are in here, I'll hop back on in a sec. I was about to hop off because I thought there were... I literally assumed, because I've been full screen in Slay the Spire the whole time, that it was just me talking to an empty room. That is so cool. Where's the... Oh, it's been so long since I streamed. I have to get my bearings again. Alright, I'll boot it back up in a sec. Hang on. gonna boot vanilla back up because I've had an easier time with that tonight. I gotta remember to turn the Steam overlay off at some point. No real reason, I just don't like it. Let's see. 1 second. This should do it. Sweet. Alright, let's get back into it. In 1 second. Alright. Whoa. It looks absurd. Let's try this out. A random deck of 50 cards. It's gonna be such a bizarre clusterfuck. Dude, are you still in the stream from earlier? I think there are actual people in it. I can't tell if I'm looking at it right, but that's fucking crazy to me.
Whole like new channel for like new streams and shit, or low population streams.
Like, if you look in the chat and it shows the people currently in the chat, it's like not zero. It's blown my mind.
Now you should get 2 people at some.
Wait, how many is it showing for you?
3? It's showing 1 right now.
It says there were 7 viewers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe that.
People have come and gone.
It's
showing
badass.
two, I think we are looking at it right now. It doesn't show Lag's name on this list though.
The fact that people came in and looked at it at all is like, it's cool. It's stupid to get excited about, but like, I was looking at the chat and I was like, really?
Oh, your viewers. Yeah, you can see who your viewers were.
Except it's not showing me or you. At least not on my screen.
Maybe if you refresh it, let's see. It's also, it's like the middle of the night too.
And if I'm not mistaken,
It's prime time for most of us.
oh, she automatically picked it up. I know Boss has got a thing that she picks up when people start streaming that are in her community. I'm not sure how it works though.
See, I didn't realize anybody was in it all, and there was like 30 minutes earlier where I was just like in OBS messing with window sizes and shit. It's like people are in there watching because they liked the gameplay, and then it's like, oh wait, you know, he's like, he thinks he's by himself, you know?
We're gonna clip this and put it on Reddit.
Like, check out this fucking idiot who thinks he's alone on Twitch. That could be my angle.
You're just, yeah, your whole angle in Twitch is to not realize you're on Twitch.
Just like set up hidden cameras around my house with Raspberry Pis, and they come on at random times, so I never truly know. Like, I might be being surveilled.
Have you seen some of the Twitch houses that are out there?
I've seen some of the ones where people put a camera on themselves while they're sleeping, and you could pay to donate, and if you do, you can choose like whatever sound effect you want to play super loud. So like you can disturb their sleep. Yeah, and it's like some of it's the creepiest shit. Like people have sent audio that makes them think someone's actually like breaking in. Shit like that, you know?
Yeah. This seems like a good idea for no time at all.
Jesus, why do I have so many cards? Let me see something. One second.
It's 2. It's time.
There we go.
You
So,
guys getting started.
Oh, I
Here's-
am done.
There's what it'll look like.
It's the world's worst widescreen TV. Watching the grass grow.
No HD or anything. But yeah, I mean, like, well, like this area below here will be a certain color. 'Cause that's where the minecart will be going back and forth. You can see it's still running.
Right.
Just make it whatever color we want. I can use green or I can use, you know, fucking white because it's a minecart.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Have fun. Take it easy.
Nice.
Have a good
Talk
one,
to you
man.
later.
I'm
Probably have to hop off, too.
actually. Yeah, I need to get some sleep.
See you guys.
Have a good one, man.
Am I still in this voice channel? Let's see. Now I'm free. Wonder if I can refresh this every so often. Yeah. Badass. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. This was a pretty good test stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.